Disney is officially ending the distribution and sale of physical media in Australia. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is currently slated to release in Australia on DVD, Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray on the 9th of August, will be the last Disney physical media release in Australia ever. This revelation comes as a shock for sure, but there have been hints that Disney might do something like this for a while. Disney has reportedly been slowly phasing out physical media releases all over the world for the last few years. Most notably, the company now no longer distributes physical media anywhere in Asia except for Japan, because apparently Japan still really likes physical media and sales there are strong. Strangely, there has been no official announcement by Disney about the cancellation of physical media in Australia. The only reason we actually know about any of this is because the Australian retailer Sanity put up this post on Facebook out of nowhere declaring that, quote, "Farewell to Disney's physical media in Australia. Act fast and don't miss out on your last chance to own your favorite Disney classics, MCU flicks, Star Wars movies, and more at Sanity." Which understandably confused a lot of people, causing Sanity to comment underneath the post shortly afterwards, saying, quote, "To help clear up any confusion or questions, there is no way we would post this if we didn't know it was happening. Guardians of the Galaxy will be the last pre-order." Considering that Sanity is basically a shell of a company on life support at this point, nobody really knew whether or not we could actually believe this. Although when Sanity took down the post less than a day later, people got even more suspicious. Since the whole Sanity debacle, multiple Australian journalists have reached out to various sources to confirm the news. Australian film critic Peter Walkden posted on Twitter that after speaking with representatives from the Australian retailer JB Hi-Fi, they confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be the last Disney release to go on disc until further notice. Adding to this and seemingly all but confirming our worst fears, Bill Hunt from the long-running The Digital Bits website posted an article declaring the following, quote, "We have confirmed today with multiple industry distributor and retailer sources in the region that Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment is indeed pulling out of the Australian market in terms of physical media. This follows similar moves in Asia, save for Japan and Latin America, and the reason is apparently down to the gradual collapse of physical disc sales in the region, the growth of Disney Plus Star streaming, and also the rise of global retailers, think Amazon, Zavvi, etc. None of that will be of any comfort to disc fans in Australia, who will now have to pay a hefty shipping premium to import titles from outside the country. But it is true that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be the last new release Disney title to get a physical release in the region. Previously released titles may continue to be available for purchase until the end of the year, but that will be up to individual retailers. So there you have it. We have everything short of an official announcement confirming that Disney will no longer be releasing their movies and television shows on physical media in Australia after the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And if you needed more proof, Disney's next big home media release for the live action The Little Mermaid is currently available for pre-order on American and European sites, whereas there is no such thing available in Australia. Now that we're all caught up, if you'll just excuse me for one moment. God damn it! Ah! This sucks. Like, really sucks. Listen, I understand that physical media is more of a niche market nowadays, but studios wouldn't still be releasing their movies on DVD and Blu-ray if they weren't generating revenue. So immediately, my mind goes to the conclusion that Disney wants to force people to stay subscribed to Disney Plus so they can watch their favorite movie whenever they want, instead of giving them the option of a one-time purchase, allowing them to watch that movie forever. It's a greedy business tactic that I can't stand. A move like this is even more disturbing in an age where streamers are permanently removing content from their services without notice, making media preservation even more difficult. Seriously, there are some shows and movies out there that are now only accessible through piracy because they were streaming exclusives that got removed from their platform. Without physical copies of films and television, there is no guarantee that they can be preserved. Considering how many movies and television shows Disney currently owns, including everything 20th Century Fox has made over literal decades, it's scary to think that so many movies are going to be denied physical media releases going forward. Of course, there is the possibility that another Australian distributor picks up the rights to produce physical media for Disney properties in Australia, but the chances of such a thing are slim. As an avid Australian collector of physical media, this is a devastating blow. From now on, if there is a new Disney movie that I really want to own on Blu-ray, I'm going to have to pay stupid amounts of money to import an international copy. It's scary to think about what happens after this. Are we going to see Disney phase out physical media worldwide in the next few years? I mean, if this can happen to Australia, then I don't think any other country is truly safe. But I want to hear what you guys think. Is any of this going to affect you? Are you happy to see streaming taking over? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to start my online shopping to complete my MCU Blu-ray collection.